How did any of us make it out? I often remember our rituals before the first of us got sick. How it seems stupid to talk about it now, but like every Sunday, if the weather was all right, and in Western New York, that's a hit or miss. But we'd always gather together in the morning, maybe some breakfast or brunch, depending on what early would mean on a given day. But we'd go to flea markets and buy old Polaroid pictures. Well, I would buy old Polaroid pictures. Everyone's got their kink when thrifting or antiquing. Like one of my friends, he collects razor scooters. I don't know why. Maybe being surrounded by them makes him feel young again. The innocence of youth, you know? Just the open road of a city block, maybe the sun, and you're all sugared up. Well, one morning he found one for $3, and I've never seen a bigger smile. As for me and my Polaroid pictures, I just think they look cool. They do something to my heart. Like I look at them and think, these were never on Instagram. They're pure, not polluted by algorithms. It's like these days we're full of algorithms and antibodies. In conclusion, I have a lot of old photos. Then, one night, our pod had just finished rewatching Endgame. We all broke into tears like we always do when Steve and Peggy finally get to have their dance. That kind of love, it seems like all of us are light years away from it. I would want to hold that love close even if I was in the same room with it. I would look at it like a museum worker looks at a piece of art, handle it delicately with tools when it needs to be cleaned or conserved. So yeah, after Endgame, and after we get that love cry in, I, for whatever reason, decide to get out those flea market photos and scatter them on the floor, like an aerial view of a city lost to time. It's all a blur, if I'm being honest with you. But someone dares me to lick a photo. Not sure why. One of those dumb drum pod moments when everyone's trying not to go crazy. I lick it like the good solider I am at a group of bored friends that need something new to keep the night going. And shit, what a different feeling. Unhealthy, probably. Not sure how many germs are on those photos, but any possible drawbacks were quickly lost to the benefits. Looking at an old photo, it's like you're licking someone else's mind, like a mental popsicle because the memories of bloodless strangers come flooding into my brain. An immediate high, not the kind you're thinking of. Pretty soon, our entire pod is licking photos, getting addicted to the secret aches that don't belong to us. I should feel guilty about it, forcing you into a past that isn't yours, but I don't. Isn't this how empathy goes? Walking in another person's shoes. It's just that. Not simple anymore to do that. So true empathy, the kind that can shake the world. You must live extreme to achieve it. The only way out of this mess. Even funerals, even flea markets don't feel the same. They feel more like funerals now. And I suppose there was always an old quality of them, but they never felt like death. More like old that can someday be young again in the right hands. I guess even our hands have turned against us. I still go. I have to. But I think about right hands, wrong hands every time I'm looking through a stack of old records. Eventually, all I can do is play. Start humming It's Been a Long, Long Time. Imagine I'm Steve or Peggy. It doesn't matter. And I'm always hoping for someone to play with me, but they never do. What kind of an end game is that?